Great God Grove builds a rich world full of color, ancient mystery, and satisfying combat. Every area feels distinct, with layered lore tucked behind its lush landscapes and clever environmental puzzles. The soundtrack creates a sense of wonder, while the progression system keeps things fresh without feeling overwhelming. Boss battles carry weight, demanding timing and focus. It's easy to get lost in the atmosphere and depth. A thoughtful, engaging journey that respects both style and substance throughout. High-speed circuits await in this thrilling formula racing experience. Drivers take the wheel of precision racing machines across challenging Grand Prix tracks. Racing feels tight and exhilarating, demanding careful cornering and strategic overtakes at every turn. Multiple cars, tracks, and championship modes add solid replay depth. Sleek visuals and an energetic soundtrack capture the motorsport atmosphere effectively. Time trials and competitive modes keep engagement high throughout. 4PGP proves a satisfying, well-tuned formula racing game for speed enthusiasts. Nova Lands is a vibrant sci-fi adventure with engaging gameplay and an intriguing story. The controls feel responsive, making exploration and combat enjoyable. The world design invites players to dive into diverse environments filled with secrets and challenges. The soundtrack complements the action well, adding energy to each moment. This game creates a compelling mix of strategy and action that keeps players motivated to progress and uncover its mysteries. A solid choice for those seeking a fun, immersive journey.
All are searching for something.
Strange Horticulture is a captivating blend of mystery, botany, and the occult that had me hooked from the first leaf I examined. The gameplay is wonderfully tactile, with each plant presenting a small puzzle wrapped in a lush, eerie atmosphere. Piecing together clues and identifying flora felt genuinely rewarding, and the narrative slowly unfolds in unexpected ways. Its quiet, moody tone makes it perfect for relaxed sessions, while still keeping your mind engaged. A refreshingly unique experience that feels both meditative and deeply intriguing from start to finish.
Of the local witches' coven has died under mysterious circumstances.
Jack Move is an exciting cyberpunk RPG with deep strategic combat and an engaging story. The turn-based battles require careful planning, rewarding players who enjoy tactical challenges. Its neon-soaked world is immersive, filled with intriguing characters and mysteries to uncover. The soundtrack sets a perfect mood, enhancing the futuristic vibe. Exploration feels meaningful, with plenty of secrets and upgrades to find. This game provides a fresh take on RPG mechanics and narrative depth that keeps players hooked throughout. Black Book is a unique RPG that combines Slavic folklore with dark magic in an engaging way. The story is rich and immersive, with meaningful choices that influence the path ahead. The turn-based combat is strategic and rewarding, encouraging thoughtful planning rather than just quick reflexes. The art style and soundtrack create a mysterious atmosphere that perfectly complements the narrative. A game that invites players to explore its world deeply and enjoy a thoughtful, well-crafted journey. There Is No Light draws you into a bleak, atmospheric world packed with weighty combat and a striking pixel art style. The enemy designs and environments feel oppressive in the best way, creating a mood that sticks. Boss fights demand timing and patience, pushing reflexes without feeling unfair. The eerie soundtrack works wonders in maintaining tension throughout. A strong sense of progression and world building keeps the journey engaging. For those who enjoy methodical action in dark, lore-rich settings, this game is worth the time.
Join Ringo and Wolf.
Wander Stars feels like a playful love letter to classic anime adventures. Its turn-based battles use a clever word system that keeps fights fresh and fun. The cast is full of personality, with lively dialogue that makes every scene easy to enjoy. Colorful worlds, catchy music, and a lighthearted story create a steady sense of joy, making it hard not to smile while pushing forward to see what happens next. Side moments and small interactions help the journey feel warm, playful, and easy to care about. It keeps the mood upbeat and rewards curiosity.
Make friends and enemies in a tale of mystery, betrayal.
Aaero Complete Edition pulses with momentum, setting a calm yet urgent tone built around rhythm and motion. The pilot glides through abstract skies, guided by light trails that shape direction and intent. Each run balances speed and precision, asking for clean lines, steady timing, and smart risk choices as stages escalate. Beneath the smooth flow sit branching routes, score pursuits, and ship upgrades that reward repeat play. Crisp visuals and a pulsing soundtrack reinforce focus. It stands as a refined, complete experience that supports skill mastery.
I thought it would be easy.
Strange Antiquities is a delightful hidden gem filled with mystery, atmosphere, and thoughtful exploration. The world feels rich with unusual lore, and every relic uncovered adds rewarding depth. Combat is simple yet satisfying, and the puzzles encourage curiosity without becoming frustrating. The art direction has a distinct style that makes each area memorable, and the soundtrack fits perfectly, enhancing every moment. A clever adventure that keeps the imagination hooked and makes each discovery feel meaningful.
Aha! This must be it.
Superliminal turns perception into a playground, challenging players to rethink how objects and space interact. Each puzzle stretches logic in clever ways, making even simple tasks feel inventive. The gradual escalation of complexity keeps engagement high, and the visual perspective tricks are consistently clever, prompting both thought and laughter. Progressing through the game encourages experimentation and rewards curiosity, creating a sense of accomplishment with each solved puzzle. It's a unique test of observation and imagination. Far-Changing Tides is a moody vehicular adventure that follows a little kid and his ship on a journey to find a new home in a flooded planet. The game offers new settings, riddles, and ship dynamics, providing a greater challenge to both returning and new players. Toe, the protagonist, wakes up alone in a dangerous environment and must negotiate the wreckage of a once magnificent nation in order to find a fresh beginning. The game provides a contemplative experience, with environmental hazards and riddles providing moments of danger and intrigue. Fight and Rage is a thrilling beat-em-up that captures the spirit of classic arcade brawlers with modern flair. The fast-paced combat keeps players engaged, and the diverse cast of characters adds depth to the gameplay. Levels are packed with intense action and clever enemy designs that challenge reflexes without feeling overwhelming. The soundtrack energizes every fight, enhancing the adrenaline rush. This game is a fantastic pick for fans of the genre looking for raw, satisfying combat and non-stop excitement.
Be the end of me.
Duck Detective: The Ghost of Glamping turns a cozy mystery into something refreshingly fun. With its hand-drawn visuals and dry humor, the game builds a mellow yet curious atmosphere that keeps things light without being dull. The dialogue is sharp, the characters feel alive, and the investigation moves at a relaxed pace that suits the tone. It's easy to get into and hard to put down thanks to its smart writing and subtle clues. A relaxing way to step into the shoes of a duck solving weird campground drama.
Something happens to my son! Are those bread slices?
Vagante stands out with its tough but fair roguelike gameplay, detailed pixel art, and rewarding sense of progression. Every run feels meaningful, with class choices and gear dramatically affecting each attempt. The atmospheric music and handcrafted feel of the levels enhance the dungeon crawling vibe. With local and online co-op, adventuring with friends adds extra depth. It's the kind of game that keeps pulling players back in, thanks to smart design and satisfying combat that respects time and skill. Urban grit and precise timing define the competitive energy of the Rumblefish 2. Fighters from rival districts clash in high-stakes matches driven by disciplined technique and calculated aggression. Combat rewards spacing, meter control, and thoughtful counters over reckless offense. The dual-gauge system adds tactical depth, balancing defense with explosive finishers. Online play and training modes extend longevity. Stylized character designs and a pulsing soundtrack reinforce its underground tone. A focused fighter built on technical mastery and momentum. Heroes of Hammerwatch Ultimate Edition shines with addictive dungeon crawling, satisfying progression, and rewarding loot. Each run feels fresh thanks to procedurally generated levels and a variety of character classes to master. Co-op mode adds extra fun and strategy, making teamwork essential. The retro pixel art style and catchy soundtrack set a nostalgic tone, while city upgrades give a real sense of growth. A rewarding game for those who enjoy challenge, persistence, and building up power with each descent. Sword of the Vagrant is an engaging side-scrolling action RPG with gorgeous hand-painted visuals and a satisfying combat system. The journey through lush forests, eerie ruins, and dangerous dungeons feels rewarding, with each battle offering a sense of growth and mastery. The RPG elements are balanced with rewarding loot and meaningful skill upgrades. Boss fights test reflexes and strategy in equal measure, making each victory a real achievement in this adventure worth taking. Quest of Dungeons is a turn-based dungeon crawler with 16-bit graphics. Players must overcome the terrifying Dark Lord, who has stolen all of the world's light. They can be a warrior, wizard, assassin, or shaman, and they must navigate dangerous dungeons, combat powerful adversaries, and collect important loot. The game's generative design ensures that no two playthroughs are the same, providing limitless possibilities and difficulties. Players may expect boss encounters, objectives, and varying difficulty levels. Fortune and Fate guide every decision in Talisman Digital Edition. Adventurers seek the crown of command across a fantasy board shaped by chance encounters and calculated risks. Turns unfold at a measured pace, blending dice-driven outcomes with strategic positioning and character growth. Expansions and varied heroes deepen replay value across multiple sessions. Online and local multiplayer add competitive tension. Detailed card art and a grand orchestral score preserve its tabletop heritage. A faithful digital adaptation built for thoughtful strategy and rivalry.
Walk in a pond.
Duck Detective is a gripping mystery game that sends players on a quest to discover the truth about a dark and twisted sausage plot. The game follows a foolish duck that becomes engaged in a bizarre sausage conspiracy that threatens the tranquility in his pond community. Players must utilize their excellent observational abilities to fill in the gaps in the story and solve complex riddles. The game features complete voice acting, which brings the characters to life and enhances the plot. Players can also employ the unique mechanism of tossing bread for justice to divert or earn suspects' trust. As you awaken in a terrifying cavern surrounded by bizarre creatures, a mystery dark journey begins. A notebook labeled CLeM calls you, and you uncover a letter reading, "Bring me beauty." The game has a distinct visual style, 2D graphics, 3D environmental navigation, a range of difficult puzzles, and a captivating plot with surprising dark twists. Make amazing gadgets to reveal hidden mysteries and explore a mysterious yet beautiful universe. In this terrible story, you'll encounter deception, pride, forgiveness, and redemption.
But we are not finished yet.
I'll hear this. Are you on that space station yet?
Still, there is a wonderfully designed, introspective puzzle adventure that combines profound storyline with hard brain challenges. Set in a lonely space station, the game takes you on an emotional journey full of mystery, comedy, and sadness. The puzzles seem organic, frequently requiring you to think like a genuine engineer rather than simply addressing abstract problems. Its unsettling atmosphere and moving tales set it apart, providing a unique combination of science fiction and emotional drama.
You don't want to, but you must hear this. Look around you.
It's time to start your day.
Lumote. The Mastermote Chronicles is a visually enchanting puzzle platformer that glows with charm and creativity. Its bioluminescent world is mesmerizing, paired with an ambient soundtrack that perfectly complements the mood. The puzzles strike a satisfying balance between challenge and relaxation, encouraging exploration without overwhelming. The fluid movement of Lumote feels smooth and responsive, making navigation a joy. The vibrant aesthetic and clever level design keep things fresh and engaging, a truly captivating experience.
Pulse of energy. The Mastermote is...
Nadir, a Grimdark deck builder, stands out with its striking art and challenging gameplay. It's a deck-building roguelike where every choice feels weighty, and the risk-reward balance keeps you hooked. The mirrored combat system is clever, forcing you to think a few moves ahead rather than just playing cards on instinct.
This means that this is a relatively intricate system at base level.
Fit perfectly with the game's theme. It's tough but rewarding, and once the mechanics click, it becomes surprisingly addictive for anyone who enjoys strategic depth. Jester and Sock go on an exciting voyage to the kingdom, bringing their impromptu acts to life on stage. Their objective is to steal the royal diamond, but they must first organize an improv theatrical play to outperform their competition. This is their single ticket to the royal theatrical spectacle held within the royal palace. They traverse the land, meeting eccentric personalities, doing impromptu shows, and singing their hearts out. They find the joy and release of the arts, but must decide whether to give up their naughty ways.
About to discover. They've devised a mischievous scheme.
Ruffy in the Riverside feels like a breath of fresh air with its colorful world, playful tone, and inventive mechanics. The way Ruffy transforms objects using magical paint adds a fun twist to exploration and puzzle solving. Characters are quirky, environments look lively, and the soundtrack keeps the adventure upbeat. The pacing stays engaging, and each new area encourages curiosity. This is a cheerful, imaginative game that keeps pulling attention back for just one more task, making adventures feel exciting and worth returning to.
Jump into this wonderful adventure and change.
Pilo and the Holobook bursts with color and imagination, crafting a whimsical world that's both curious and heartfelt. The fluid movement and creative puzzles keep the pace engaging, while the enchanting soundtrack brings each environment to life. Characters are expressive and full of personality, making every interaction feel meaningful. From its vibrant art style to its clever storytelling, the game shines with warmth and care. It's a delightful journey that leaves a lasting impression long after the final chapter has been explored. Mini Motor Racing X has included a new Type X mode, which expands the Mini Motor Career mode with a wide range of races, vehicles, and 4 hard championships. Players may participate in full online multiplayer with up to 4 buddies, or compete against random players in a local co-op career mode. The game also has local split screens for racing with up to 4 players on the same system. The broad career mode lets players to explore 52 distinct settings and master different day, night, and weather situations.
It must have melted.
Finn and Jake are charged with discovering the strange submerged land, where they must explore the enormous ocean, look for secret clues, question suspicious people, and fight pirates to save their wet world. Immerse yourself in the submerged land, discovering its delights, hidden mysteries, and riches while playing as popular characters like as Finn, Jake, BMO, and Marceline. To understand the riddle, navigate the vast seas, passing through many countries and uncharted places, improve their talents, and unleash their unique powers in fast-paced tactical warfare.
I don't feel so hot.